Humans have experienced an addiction. Sometimes we don't even know it. In our modern world, we live so fast, addictive media and substances are everywhere. In the allegory of the cave, we listen to a conversation between Plato's brother Glaucon and his mentor, Socrates. Socrates has described these people who are chained in a cave with their necks bound staring at the wall, and behind them is a light, and all they can see is the shadows cast upon the wall. They've been there since birth, and when these shadows come up, they try to name them and even guess the patterns of when they will appear. And the shadows aren't random, there's people behind them, and there's puppeteers basically. One of the prisoners is suddenly set free. He is suddenly able to walk outside of the cave, and once he is walking out, he sees the real world, but he really can't see it because he's not adjusted to the light. So all he can really do is look at the shadows. But slowly and surely, he does become adjusted, and he's able to see everything. He's able to see the real world. He's able to see the fields, the water, and he even has the opportunity to experience all the seasons. And once he does all this, he makes a decision. He makes a decision to go back into the cave and help the rest of the people be free. But once he goes in, he really can't see because he's adjusted to the light and not the shadows anymore. But once he gets to the people that are chained, they think he's crazy. They don't believe anything he says about what he saw or what the real world is. So they don't want to be free. They even threaten his life. They would rather live in comfortability of what they know for their real world. And I think, funnily enough, or maybe ironically enough, Socrates had actually been sentenced to death by the Athenian government for disrupting social order, which I think comes back to this story. When in society, which people are so comfortable, and when you are one of the few or somebody who likes to question or go against everything we are fed, you'll be almost exiled. And these addictions, we've acquired them over time. They have control over us. And as a society, we all have an addiction to something, whether that be social media, pornography, drugs, substances, even buying clothes. Anything can be addictive. And I think they all are because of society. We like to do everything we see, and we are like sheep. Humans are like sheep, and we follow the crowd. Whether that be in a small scale, with your friends, your family, or a large scale, as a whole society. And we are addicted to these things. Social media nowadays has such a big control on everything. Instead of using the time we do have on paying attention to what our real life is and what's in front of us, like spending time with our family and enjoying time with friends, or maybe even doing activities like going outside, doing sports, or even just enjoying art, music, we waste time. We like wasting time with these addictive substances and media. We sometimes lay on our beds and just brain rot all day. And I think it's getting worse. Like, new society parents at least are starting to give their kids iPads and phones and technology at such a young age that they see all these things. They're exposed to these lifestyles of not experiencing the real world. They just live on technology, and it promotes pornography, and it pushes kids to act differently when younger, and it gets them addicted at a young age. When I was younger, I didn't have to worry about anything. I was outside in the dirt all the time, and I think that's changing now. And that's the real question, whether we are able to break from the chains and see the light, and whether we can bring other people with us, maybe the future generation with us. And I know it sounds hard, but I do think it is possible.